Hit the go live button.
Hello, friend. Happy Thursday.
Hi ho.
Hello, everybody. How's it going today?
Hello,
Hey.
everybody.
Hello, fantabulous friends on panel. That would be Miss Connie. That would be Miss Danny. And that would be Hooks, Twists, and Chains. Dun, 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 dun. How are the lovely humans in chat today? What we
There's a lot of
do
people
today?
in chat.
A lot of
Did
people.
you know that?
Got a lot of people.
Yeah.
Hi, a lot of people.
I'm gonna go through the list here real quick. Herb.
Yeah. Let's do a rundown.
Mahoney.
Mahoney.
Larry. Russ.
Ooh, Larry.
Liz.
Wow. Liz.
Chris K. Chris is drugged, apparently. Jonathan.
Oh, haha. Hey, Jonathan. I love a drugged Chris.
Jeanette.
Jeanette, what about
Beth.
Auntie Beth. That's my aunt.
Pebbles is here.
Pebbles, where's Bam Bam?
Mandy.
Sorry.
And Connie. Angela. And Tank. Also Tank.
Tank.
Who else is here?
Keep going.
Oh, Nightbot's here.
Me?
Gail.
I'm here.
Gail. Mary.
Gail?
Crappy Corner.
Okay. All right.
So far. Hey, everybody.
Thrifty. There's Thrifty.
Oh, Thrifty just walked in.
Howdy.
No, weather's still not working. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, I gotta. There's. Where is Miss Lydia? I could use a Lydia. Nightbot's also, or not Nightbot, but I'm not really sure what has happened to her, but her modification has been disabled. Like I didn't disable it. So I get to play around and hope and figure out what that's about.
No, it's enabled again.
She's got a blue vest.
She's a mod again. I fixed it last night. Okay. I fixed it last night when she brought it up.
Yay.
Hello, Deb.
Hey. Why was she bringing up?
Deb's Crochet and Knit and Calf Cafe, Deb. What's that?
I'm not sure why she would bring it up whenever I wasn't even there. But luckily you have permission to fix those things. I gifted 5 membership at Matt, and it gave Rebecca McCauley 2.
What? Wow.
How does that work?
What happened?
Did she get 2 for 1 month or 2 months in a row?
What does that mean? That you get to do it again? There's Pebbles. I didn't hear. Did you say Pebbles? There's a Pebbles.
Yes, I said Pebbles. Way back in the beginning.
Yeah, I said Liz. Because I remember.
Yeah. And Pebbles said Bam Bam went to the orange store.
Oh. So did I. I went to the yarn store. And then I made a couple of Facebook purchases.
Hi, Mishi.
Hey, Mishi.
Hey, Mishi.
Mishi. Welcome in. How are you tonight? How was your work day? And whatever I was just sitting on, I broke. Thing is I'm not sure
What? Sarah bought yarn.
what it was.
Sarah bought yarn
Yarn?
today too.
Oh,
Jeanette says she's afraid to go to bed.
Why's that, Jeanette?
why?
Is there monsters under the bed? You're afraid of the monster in the closet?
So
Which is why now
downfall.
so there's no openings. Hey, Lydia.
Hello,
Hey,
Lydia.
Lydia.
Hey, Lydia, there she is. And yes, thank you for fixing Lydia's modification. Appreciate that. All right. Oh, so I did go yarn shopping. I went to Joann. And yeah, they're kind of with what Matt and Rebecca were saying. It was a flippin' mess. Like, oh my. Mm. You couldn't even tell if anybody has even worked there before. Everything was everywhere.
Tank needs some pink yarn.
Tank, would you like to go shopping? Because that I can guarantee you, that is one color that I have a lot of options of.
Jess has pink.
I have pink. I have pink. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But no, I found some really, really, really good deals on Facebook, and then stopped into my Joann's, and I was not expecting the young section to be so limited already. Nothing in the aisle. Everything was just in a couple of boxes. Now, if you shopped the entire store, you could find more yarn, because then you'd find like a little bit over here, and then a little bit over here, and then here, and then two here. Yeah.
Oh,
Jeanette, that's not good.
you need to go back.
Oh, what happened? Yeah, that's not supposed to happen.
No.
Yeah, keep us posted on all of that fancy stuff. And then, quick update: how is everybody doing on their happy? We've had
number 30.
30.
30. It's
shut
almost
the front. Holy
Excuse me?
jeepers!
10 times faster than I am.
Holy!
I've been doing it a lot longer than you.
Wow!
Okay.
Wow! Holy! I don't even know if I could do that many if I had a Centro. Like for real, I still don't need.
Well,
holy
and this
cow!
one, I only made, I think, 3 on this, or 4 on the Central. A couple of them I didn't like, and I pulled them back out. So I think I only have 3. The rest of them I'm hand crocheting.
Oh my goodness! Oh,
And
that's incredible, fun.
So this one, let's see.
Here, let me make you big.
Okay, I showed you guys this one. This is a man's hat. Okay. Then
Ooh,
I went ahead and made this one after that. Then I made this one. And then I made, where's that other one I made? Made this one. And now I'm making this one, and it's going to be brown on the bottom. This dark brown on the bottom. So yeah. And all those I still have to hide the ends. I was going to do it a few nights ago, and I decided I would wait and do it more. Yeah, but that's only part of them. I have 20 more in the other room. in my craft room.
That's phenomenal.
I'm doing about 2 a day, which isn't a lot, but I don't spend much time doing it.
That's not a 2 a day. That's not a lot. I've only done 2
Well,
today. That's not a lot.
well,
Yes, it is. Like I can barely do 1 in 2 weeks.
well,
Now,
this
granted, that I do have a problem with scrolling, but
right. Well, this morning I finished this one, then I did this one, and now I'm doing this one. And I may or may not get it finished tonight. I may finish it tomorrow.
that's
We'll
what
see.
I can do. That's awesome. How's everybody else faring on their
Pretty
happy
good. Slow but steady.
happy helper donation? I do have
I'm on
my
my number
tattoo
3.
work on.
Awesome.
My niece is also going to make a few. She's working 2 jobs. She said she don't know how many she can actually get done, but she's going to make them and she'll get as many done as she can.
That is
Jeanette,
awesome.
do you have the feeling back in your legs and feet?
Yes, thank you for asking this morning.
You're welcome.
Okay, she said she did get to feel it. They might have just hit a nerve when they did the test.
Right.
Irritated it.
As long as you can feel it now and you've got good circulation,
Yes.
I'd be worried about the circulation.
But yeah, that would freak me out too.
But what do we want to see first? Do we want
Darn.
to see the collection from Joann? And Joann's is kind of, they did have plenty of white. They had plenty of black. I didn't grab those. I don't need specifically big twists of either of those colors, especially at, they're still almost $5 off for the standard big twist. And then what else did I get? Big twist, living. I do believe those were all $7.12 a piece. So, hold on a moment just for a second.
Annie,
Yes.
Lydia, you send it to Annie. You need to get with her and send it to her.
Jessica has my address and she can email it to you. Since I don't have everybody on Facebook because I'm not on Facebook that much.
There you go, right there.
Yeah, for that. Thanks, John.
So, Lydia, just email Annie at the below address down there. Boop, 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 boop. And she will get back to you of where to send her stuff to.
No,
Really?
Annie checks her emails when she knows she's getting an email.
Oh no, I check my email. I'm just not on Facebook very. The only time I get on Facebook is if I need to talk to somebody. Otherwise, even though it says I'm there, I'm not there. I'm assuming where it's on my phone. Generally, to contact my son.
There, but you're
Say,
not there.
can I pick the baby up? Because like most kids his age, yeah, he's an adult, but he's still a kid. Uh, he will respond to a Facebook message before he'll respond to a text.
Yep.
No, I'll respond to texts before I might open Facebook like once or twice a day during the day.
If I am on Facebook, I'm looking at reels or seeing if they have
Yeah,
any
watch
good
reels on YouTube.
smut to sell. Because books,
What?
smut.
What
Amazon
book?
sometimes put
What?
their on sale books on Facebook, and you can go and get them for cheaper. Or on
What,
Kindle Unlimited
what are we buying?
books. I did get the new Dean King's book
Books.
back. I got it today. It's pretty. And it smells good, which might sound weird to some of you, but I like the smell of books.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Did you just say you like the smell of books?
Yes.
All right, so we'll do just the basics of the Joann haul, and then I will show you the fantabulous finds that I got off of Facebook, which, oh, I'm so excited. I'm very excited. And the ones that I got off of Facebook
Need
I've
pee?
never seen before. Seen, so. All
Okay. I'll be right back.
right, well, then we're going to wait to show yarn. We're going to wait a second. Now, if you guys in chat, have any of you decided to go gather some yarn from Joann before they officially call it quits? Which is a little aggravating that everything else is discounted more, but the yarn has been and remains only 25% off the whole time. Which kind of doesn't make sense. Like, why
No,
can they not discount the yarn even more? Oh, what?
because they know they can get the money for it. Because they still have other stuff in the store that they're not selling at 80% off, right?
Uh, I think, well, how much is 80% off? Only Christmas and Halloween that I see was more than 40% off. So there wasn't too much of a deal. But of course, I went ahead and I grabbed some because one, it's a little bit cheaper than full price, and the only way to get Big Twist similar stuff would be to order it, which then you're paying for shipping as well. What have we got? Why? Nope, not yet.
Man, I have returned. Sorry, but the dog's bladder does not wait for yarn.
Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. That's why I was just waiting. Sarah said I got my Joann haul when they had the huge sale. If there's one around my grandfather's house, I may hit that one up, but the one by my house is picked through. See, and that's what bites my ass, Sarah. They had the vortex, the rays, all of it, less than $2 for a ball. And I was like, meh, they'll have it on sale again because it wasn't nothing that I had to have. I was like, they'll have that sale again. Nope, that was their massive sale to clean out the warehouse. But now at this point, I've got 3 of them locally. Why don't they just consolidate what little bit is left and put it all in one damn store?
May I interject for just a moment?
Please.
Anybody that's sending me an email about happy hats in the subject line,
Oh,
put
right.
happy hats, so I will know that where it's coming from. Thank you. That's it.
All right. Un momento. And then
There you
we'll
go.
get to yarn in 3 seconds.
That better, Annie?
What?
Look at the ticker on the bottom.
What's the tickler? What's the tickler? Is there
I can't read it. Part of it's on top of each other.
Not the.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, now it's okay. No,
Thank you.
part of it, be sure, and then it's all on top of each other after that
Okay.
until hats.
Oh,
And I will get the Facebook up and running. I don't know why Facebook itself has been such a pain in the butt with getting another account set up.
Tank, there's nothing wrong with Sarah's heels. It's her grandfather that was having the heel issue. So we were talking about the other day.
I wish I would have seen this yarn sooner because I fell in love with it. And it's going away. Look at it. It's the Big Twist Living. It's the color of life. Had to get it. Well, 3 of them.
That is pretty color. That'd make a nice baby blanket.
Have you got to try any of it, you guys?
Either one. I actually have
It's actually soft.
like a shrug type thing that I made that are in the, not with that yarn, but in
It's
those
called-
colors.
This one's called Life. Medium 4.
Honey said, "Living is so soft, I felt it, but passed it up."
Oh, yeah. I felt it, and then I grabbed some, and then more.
So I was down rabbit holes a couple of months ago, and I found this call. It's called yarnsub.com. Just type in the name of the yarn that you want, and it gives you the 99% best comparison to the yarn that is out there that you can get. So your Big Twist Yarn Living, which is discontinued, the next nearest one to that is Premier Yarns Premier Basic Mosaic. It's a 99% match.
Wow, that's kind of a cool tool to have. You should pin that in your
It is.
comment. Oh, well, I must go and look further. All right, that's enough. That was 3.
So that one was Life. And yeah, it is so soft. It is 100% anti-pilling acrylic, 199 yards. Does that medium 4? This one is Fun Bright.
Done right or fun right?
Fun, Fun. Bright, B
Oh,
R
fun.
I G H. Yeah.
Okay. Kind of reminds me of one of those twisty lollipops.
Yeah.
All right, my purple lovers. Not that there's anybody in here at all that loves purple. I don't know anybody except like almost all of you. And if Sarah has passed it up, she may have seen this if she just recently went. This color, I wanted to buy them out of all of it. Uh, this is called Community.
Oh, I
Oh,
like.
I
Oh, I love that.
Is
Some
it
cool colors
not
in
like
there, yeah.
awesome?
That's very
You've got
pretty.
your dark gray, purple, white, and black. And actually,
Um,
it's kind of not like really white. Um, it does have like a little gray hue to it. This one does, but it's
kind of
very
like,
light.
yeah.
yeah.
But you can kind of see. Here's the color change.
Uh huh.
But yeah, I wanted so much of this one.
I'm interested to discover when it shows up again, who is going to start selling that. What? Because I can't believe that the company who's making the yarn is just going to stop making yarn because Joann closes. No, it's going to go to somebody.
Mhm. Yes. I think right now the yarn comparable, or technically it's Big Twist but labeled something different, is Yarnspiration. Is
Yeah,
what
but
I've
Yeah.
heard.
yeah, but you have to look at it and see if it's coming from the same place because that comes from
Yeah.
two different places. But they're not going to
And
stop making the yarn just because Joann's
not at
in
all.
the business.
No, not at all. But you also might have to pay a little bit more since Joann's going
Well,
on,
Joann's
depending on
regular
the stuff.
prices charge a lot though.
This one is now these ones were around $5. The Big Twist Tweed, 382 yards. Um, Mine in particular had this kind of charcoal gray tweed. They say navy, but no, this is so very gray. And then they had a blue,
Hmm.
but it's just a tweed. I think it's a worst, nope, medium. They say this is a medium four. They lie. This one's a worsted four. It's a little bit thicker. But I like the tweedies in it. And now I am not on this whole granny square bandwagon that it seems like the entire YouTube world is in.
I've always loved granny squares.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse. Now, back in the day,
In fact,
when
granny
I was
squares
learning,
Hey,
was probably
Tracy.
was probably the first thing I started crocheting after I learned how to make doilies and stuff. Hey, Tracy.
granny squares, I've done my fair share of granny squares. That's kind of how I was
Um,
learning how to crochet. Yes, Miss Annie?
Lydia said she was making hats and headbands. Do you mean ear
Hats
warmers, Lydia?
Yes, headbands.
That's not what I call a headband.
Yeah, there's
A
ear
headband.
warmers and then there's headbands.
Ear warmers are wider, and cover your ears. Okay.
Uh-huh. Good.
All right. So this one is actually Red Heart, your inspiration, flower power.
That's pretty.
So it's gold,
Mm.
a strip
Good
or
night,
two,
Deb.
which is good night, Deb. Thank you for coming in.
Night, Deb.
Appreciate you very, very, very much. Be sure to check us out tomorrow night. Come back, play some bingo with us. But I'm not really sure where this pink.
Is coming in. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
or the
I'm
red.
like, what are we? Like, what's
Well,
happening?
I think what it's supposed
Oh,
to make a flower in the center of a granny square. Is what it's
Oh,
supposed
yep,
to do.
it's Granny Square
yeah,
yarn. Yeah, it's Granny Square yarn. That's why.
yeah. The pink is in there, then the red, then the gold. But so there's these or that.
So I just finished doing some looking up stuff. So Big Twist is exclusive to Joann's. Now Joann went directly to the manufacturer in Turkey and potentially India or Vietnam as well for some of the different types of yarn that they have. So they went Joann's went exclusively to the manufacturer, so the yarn is made exclusively for Joann's Big Twist. So Big Twist will never be sold under another name and will never be sold again unless somebody else goes to the same manufacturer and gets the exact same yarn.
Or if
Unlike
Joann
Yarn Inspiration and Spin
asset,
Right,
or if
unlike
Joann, one of its assets, sells off the rights to it. That's possible.
yes, but then somebody would have to buy
Hey,
it.
Trina.
But I don't think they
Who is
sell it
that?
under
I think it's China.
Oh, China?
China.
What?
Yep.
No, like
But they
China.
but I don't think they could sell it under the Big Twist brand name because that's copyrighted to Joann. And since Joann's closing,
No, but they could sell. Joann could sell the rights, but they can't sell it under the Big Twist name. But they could sell the rights to that particular kind of yarn, those colors.
yeah.
I'm coming back.
Hello,
I'm
China.
yarning.
What have you been up to?
Yeah. How you been, China?
Did you get buried in a yarn? Did you get buried in a yarn lanch? Yarn a lanch.
Almost.
Yeah, that almost sounded like a song, John.
Yarn a ranch. Yarn a ranch. Do-do-do-do. Almost there. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Okay. So back to the Joann's yarn. Grab this one.
That's my colors.
That's pretty.
That was like another Granny Square yarn.
It is.
Yeah, I wouldn't be using it for granny squares, but I like those colors together.
Yeah, I wouldn't be using it for it
These are
either.
fun.
I think I'd have to see them worked up in order to see it though. I'm just not. Oh, I like that.
Yep.
I really
I like that
this
one too.
This one is Black Cyber Leaf. And sorry, this one is Black Rad Party.
Okay, I see
These
that.
are fun colors. Okay, so when you look at this, what does anybody think? What is your first thought when you
70s.
see these colors?
The 70s.
Yep.
Especially with like the fluorescent pink and the teal.
Yeah, the keep on grooving.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about, Connie?
Oh yes.
Didn't all of us have that poster? John, did you have that poster?
No.
Oh my God. Everybody
I
had
did.
that poster.
Yep.
Poster.
Yeah,
So
it was,
you're
Come
talking
on.
about the guy with the beard with his one big foot out front.
yeah,
Yep.
psychedelic shirt that was about the colors of that yarn, and in the backdrop, and then he's
Mm-hmm.
making a peace sign. Keep on, yeah. Everybody had that poster.
Yep.
And of
Wow,
course, I could not get away without getting something that's
white sparkles.
pink sparkly,
That's
the
pink.
light pink.
Wow,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's really
it's
It's
very light.
muted, but it's
Okay,
very
there,
light.
see it now.
very, very, very light. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
I like that, and I'm not a huge pink fan, but I like that.
It's a very baby, baby, baby pink. It is so light pink.
Mona of the sexy shorts.
Hey, there you go.
Hey,
Nice.
Mona.
Hold on. There. There's the color of pink. That's what it is.
I like that. Very
And then
under.
you've got that nice, very sparkly. It's got a lot of
I
sparkle.
like. That's nice. I like that.
And it's super soft and big twist twinkle. 371 yards, medium 4, one ball for a hat, 2 for a scarf, 4 for a sweater, 7 for a blanket. I do like that it kind of has this nice little
So
chart
you
on it.
probably
Oh,
need 2 for a child's sweater.
That's pretty neat. So that was the Joann haul before. I can't skip none of that anymore. And like I said, the options were extremely limited. So quick little, a lot of this wasn't banded. And I wish I could describe it a little bit more because I know most of you would probably know what it is if you got to touch it.
Hi,
Hey,
Catherine.
Catherine.
Hey, Catherine. These
Honey,
things,
really got to
though,
stop eating this way.
do you guys remember what these came with? They were very small little donuts.
Oh, the Rudolph thingy.
Not from mine. These I bought off of Facebook, but I don't know what they are because they're not banded.
Um,
But these 3 are all the same, and they all came in these cute little donuts
that's not the
or cake,
candy land, is it?
and it's super soft.
It might be.
Definitely 100% acrylic. So it's a 3 weight. But it had to come in a pack of 3. Or this person did something Christmassy with it, but
I would say, yeah, I would say something Christmassy.
they're all the same. Super,
That would
super
make
soft.
something nice for Christmas.
Some more Christmas colors. So it seems like they only did a Christmas crochet and then maybe a few of
Probably
these other
ornaments.
little colors.
She probably crocheted ornaments.
And we've got
That's
of these
baby
colors,
blanket. I would say that was baby blankets.
no bands,
Um,
funky stuff.
that's some funky yarn.
I'm trying to think
Funky
that
stuff.
one right there. I believe, if
The,
I'm not mistaken, that pink and the teal, the smooth ones, came from AC Moore, and I believe that was by Nicole. I think is what it was called. Just to look
super,
up.
super soft.
Yes, yes, it is very soft. I have some of it, but what I got is multicolored. I never got any of the solids.
Then we have one of these little guys from DMC, the Lovey Top. So get the Lovey.
And you make the hat to go for it to go on. Yeah. Oh, It's like a blanket, a huggy
Yeah, it's
blanket.
so lovey. It's the blanket. But I do like how they have the packaging. Isn't this bluey or whatever? Blue, whatever this
See,
thing is?
hold it still. No, no, that's not
No,
blue.
no, it's just a dog. Just a dog. It's
Yes,
my happy
Gail.
dog.
It also looks cool for hats. Believe it or not, I used it for hats.
So, looky looky.
That
Cream.
looks like my fast. I know what that. I know what that is. I have that. That's my the hooks and loop
Oh, those
threads.
things
Yeah,
are all
fastest.
facets. Ooh.
It's
I got three of those.
gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
That's what I'm making my lap can out of.
Oh,
It's
it's
it's not good.
phenomenal.
It's not good for a first time crocheter, but it's
It's
good
kind
for
of
us now.
splitty. It is kind of splitty.
Yeah.
So,
And I can see where it
loosen.
would get frustrating for somebody just starting out. Hi, Linda.
Yes.
Hello, Linda.
Hey, Linda. And be very careful when you go to pull it apart because it will break.
And it
It
will
breaks
also touch
very,
itself.
it, it can, yes. So loosen threads facets. This color is 08, 279 yards. One of my favorites. Facets, unforgettable, landscape. There's another one I'm forgetting. Oh, and the boutique are all very similar yarns. My favorite is yarn on. Ooh, there we go. That's the color it is.
Yep, I like that.
So happy that I got that. And then I haven't been able to do the research on these just yet, but I got my hands on some yarn that I've never done did half before, which is not hard because there's a lot of yarns that I've done did never have.
What yarn you never had?
Yarn
Unheard
I've
of.
never had.
Unheard of.
Ah, um, now
No,
one of them is like
I never had.
ex- extremely perfect for Easter. Ooh, this one I really couldn't pass up. So Universal Yarn Colorverse. It is superwash merino wool and acrylic. This is 660 yards. It just says lightweight. It is one, maybe two weight. Look at it.
Superman ice cream.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that looks cool.
that's what it puts me in mind of.
It is beautiful.
It's gushy.
Yes, and it's got the blue and white twist. It's got some twisties in there.
Yeah, it has red and white twist too.
Yeah, very, very pretty. I got three of these. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Oh, yeah, those are beautiful. Those are going to make some very, very pretty items. Then the next one, again, never had, but it is the Dar
Snug
Snuggly
patter cake.
Hatter Cake.
That's pretty.
It,
Sirdar is nice yarn.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
this is 70%
And it's
acrylic,
so
30%
freaking
nylon.
soft.
Ooh, I like that.
Let's see. The Dar Spinning Ltd. Wakefield, England. Made in Turkey. It's a DK. I got a blanket pattern in here.
I was going to say baby blanket would be awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, 545 yards.
Swing throat for the back of the couch.
No, I can't do throws on the couch. I have dogs that
And
get
then
up
here's
on the back of the couch.
the free pattern that it comes with.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Oh, crazy soft. The shade itself is $7.54. I got 4 of them. I was able to get 4 of them.
So, is this all your yarn or is part of the crystals?
No, well, some of the Joann's is crystals.
Oh,
This
okay.
here in particular, this is my yarn. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So this one, the ones that are not banded, these, and then the other one that I just showed are all my yarn.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer.
Oh, Jeanette needs to look for crochet slipper patterns.
I have some
Slipper patterns?
I have some slipper patterns.
That one.
I have some
Are
knit
they all
ones
different?
too. They're all wound different.
They're all wound
Well,
different.
they're all wound different. Yeah,
They all have the same colors. It's just
they are all the same. Just they're just wound differently.
Every one of them now, right?
yep.
Yeah.
See now,
So
yep. Now
That's one of
when
those places where you just
when
let
I was
the
down busy,
thing.
so when I was down busy, my grandson, I went into that bougie yarn store that they had down in Lethbridge. That's where I first seen Sirdar yarn, and they want like $35 a cake.
Ouch.
mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and she's got 4 of them there.
Sirdar is not cheap.
But it's really nice yarn, and so they had some yarn there, like a variety of yarn there. They had a finished baby blanket there with the pattern attached to it, and it was like you touch it, and it like just touching it is like, I don't know, it's indescribable. It's like just the feel of it is just so meltable.
Luxurious.
I don't even know how to describe it.
It's
It's like the
one
softest
of my
yarn. Like take your softest yarn, and then it's softer than that. But it's but it's fluffy.
So it's like a
And it's
cloud.
durable.
uh,
Yeah, but it's not
yeah.
like halo
This
yarn,
is
right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
it's ridiculously soft. It's like better than butter. Honestly, it's ridiculous. It was pretty when it was just pretty. I'm like, oh, that's gorgeous. I like it. It's perfect for Easter. My first thought was like,
Yeah.
ooh, some kind of funky critter, kind of like sun bunny, but not a sun bunny because I don't do sun bunnies, but a critter like ish thing in the colors of this for child. Um, so that's why I was like, hey, that's yes, please, I will take all of them. And she's like, are you sure you want all of them? I'm like, oh yes, I need all of them. I'm like, do you have more? And then I touched it. I could not. Yeah, it was as soft as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I'm very excited to use this yarn. Gotta get excited. Or actually, I don't know. I might not use it. I just may set it on the shelf and just stare at it because it's so pretty.
Jeanette, is there anywhere I can send you these um patterns? Here's
Put it in the
one.
group chat. She's
Is Jeanette in there? Okay, so
Yep.
here's one. Let me show you. It's a little tiny video. Do that. fold it over, sew up and over, and there's a slipper. That's one of them. But I can put it in there.
I think you guys are staring at my lunch. Yeah, I'm very excited about the Sidar. Well, and the other pretty colored one, Universal Yarn. I wonder who sells Universal Yarn. I know somebody knows. What company sells Universal?
Yes, Pebbles, you heard her say it.
I did say somebody. A somebody or a somebody.
John, I found that those shelves with the tree logs.
Oh yeah.
It's right here. It's a video.
You found a who's the what on the sign?
See how she's doing that?
Well, that's the way I explained it.
That's what you did. So that's exactly what I need to do. To put it on the wall.
Okay, Universal Yarn is available at universalyarn.com. Michaels apparently sells some. Walmart sells some. Yarn Canada sells it. Oh, apparently they're based in North Carolina.
I mean, I've
Who do we
heard
know
of
is in
them.
Who do we know is in North Carolina?
I know somebody who lives in North Carolina.
Do
It's
we know
my
somebody that lives in
son-in-law's
North Carolina?
mom.
I don't know. Anybody in here live in North Carolina? I can't think of anybody. Hey, Rebecca. How are you?
Hi, Rebecca.
So apparently these are all the retailers that sell Universal Yarn in North America.
Holy crap.
Well, look, there's like 8 of them in Canada.
Yeah.
So they all sell Universal Yarn.
Okay, simple enough. I'm sure it shouldn't be that hard to find. Antiba says, what? Ooh, Granny D lives in North Carolina, Pink says. But I think is she the only YouTuber that we know of that's in North Carolina?
That I know of, because I don't know where everybody lives.
Yeah, nobody else is ringing a bell. Ring my bell, ring my bell, bell. I.
Beth says you can't think of anybody. Anybody? Nobody at all. Ooh, they actually have some really nice yarn. Bamboo pop sock, bamboo pop, bamboo bloom,
Hello,
wool,
Needlecraft.
Hey, Needlecraft.
chenille,
Welcome in.
tweed, cashmere. Ooh, cashmere. Cotton, mohair. Ooh, color burst. Oh, you see their color burst. Oh my god, look at those.
Colorburst, isn't
Well,
it?
that's the same one you have. Yeah,
That's over here
that's the same one
inside.
you have. The one in the background there, right? Yeah, that's the same one you have. The one in the background, right? Yeah, look at that peach. Oh my god, look at that peach.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Peach. Okay, yeah, I need like 6 of those, please. Pretty please. That peach is very pretty. And depending on how it works up and the feel of it, that might be some of my new favorite yarn. And it looks so fun. And I go ahead.
I was thinking the same thing, Lydia.
Oh, they also have free. Oh, there you go. They got free patterns. Here's a scarf and hat set made out of that.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
that's
Let's
fun.
see. Yes, I am majorly, which is very weird. But ooh,
I take evening
okay.
primrose twice a day, and that helps with hot flashes. It's over the
Does
counter.
that tell me that hat doesn't look like the one you did up?
Looks a
It's
lot
almost
like it.
similar. Yeah,
It
it does.
it really does.
So now you got an example of what it's gonna how it's gonna work up. That's actually some money, Sharon.
Oh goodness. And um I do really like how big the color changes are. I like how big. But it reminds me of a snow cone.
That it does.
Thinks that she's never had hot flashes.
You're lucky. I know my
Oh,
grandmother never did.
I shouldn't be.
Well, I started having them when I was 40, 42, 41. My daughter's 42, and she's starting to have them.
Yeah, I ain't ready. But
Well, unfortunately, you don't get to choose.
yeah, I know. And
You
the
also
night
don't get
sweats,
to choose when they're going to quit either.
like
Nope.
oh my god, night sweats have been ridiculous. Like,
Because there's no set time, no, it just, my mother-in-law,
ta-da!
she had, my mother-in-law had
A
her
change.
last baby at 43. She never had another period, and she never went through, had hot flashes. It was just done at 43.
Uh,
That's a good thing because that was her 14th child and 16th pregnancy.
what?
Yeah, my husband had 13 brothers and sisters.
Oh my. And
Yep.
well, that's kind of not really unheard of for that era.
Well, it's not
Because I've
heard.
got,
It's not unheard of families in Utah. A
well,
friend of
I've
mine,
got,
a friend of mine,
go ahead.
she had 20 brothers and sisters.
I've got 10 aunts and uncles on my mom's side. She's got
Well,
9 siblings
my mother had 8
living.
siblings, and a lady that babysit my kids when they were younger, she had 10 kids. My son's best friend, his mother had 27 kids.
Like, I mean, just could you imagine?
No,
Like,
I couldn't.
honestly, like, for,
The
and
thing is,
I mean, just because of like the time span, they're all probably very close in age.
okay, so my mother-in-law had 14 kids, 16 pregnancies in a 20-year span. And so the biggest span is between the two youngest, and that was because that's where the miscarriages were. And so none of them were more than 2 years apart. Some of them were
Yeah,
a year apart and less than a year apart.
I think
Like,
there was 2 miscarriages, and then for reasons like two adoptions.
yeah, these are all she carried. And my one
Good night,
friend,
Jeanette.
good night, Jeanette. She
Good
Get
had
night,
some
20.
Good
rest.
Jeanette.
night, sweetheart.
My one friend, she had 20 brothers and sisters, and only one set of uh, twins.
Wow.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
I had snow this afternoon. Oh, I snowed this morning.
Well,
So
okay, what
choked.
that's not like, oh my god. I actually do have
Wait,
blankets on my raspberries and blueberries, not blankets, but sheets
A,
because it got so
a
cold.
friend of mine, her husband's birthday, 70th birthday was today. And 2 days ago, Utah got hit with a lot of snow. And he was in a car accident and passed away from the accident because a car slid into him and hit him broadside and killed him.
Mm.
So
Sorry,
be careful.
and not necessarily. I mean, be just be mindful of other drivers as well.
Yeah,
If you have
because a
a
lot of them, you just never know if they know how to drive in it. Just be prepared.
well, you figure everybody up here would know how to drive in freaking snow, but no,
I
they
bet they
don't.
don't.
I know they
Same with
don't.
Utah. Utah gets tons of snow. You think they all know how to drive in it. Every year, there's people who act like they don't know how to drive in it. People with these big trucks who think they can just drive as fast as they want. The problem is they stop at the same speed as any other car, and they're bigger, so they do more damage. My daughter got stuck yesterday on the highway for 2 hours because the snow was so thick on the highway and it was blowing, and she was trying to get home, and they got stuck for 2 hours. But
ew, that's gross.
I remember several years ago, a snowstorm hit in Utah when I was living there, and I was coming from Salt Lake to where I lived, which was 45 minutes away. And from the time I left work till the time I got home was 3 hours, and we got 14 inches of snow while I was driving.
Ew. No, thank
Yeah.
you.
Hmm.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Do, 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 do.
I have no problem driving in snow, but it just causes lots of.
I can drive in snow. I don't like to drive in snow, but I can because I have to.
Right, same here. When
But
I
people
lived in Utah,
have
you
common
had to.
sense.
And Utah, they don't close nothing down. Nothing gets closed when it snows.
Well,
Schools
excuse
don't,
me.
stores don't, nothing does.
It's like Canada.
Hmm.
What
When
about
I was,
Canada? No,
nothing
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 closes
ever
closes
closes
down.
up here.
snows because no, because y'all are used to that amount of snow, and it's a part it's a daily part of daily life. Where you
Well,
go southern, and you don't have that much. But honestly, even people who've lived there their whole lives, it's like from spring to winter, they forget how to drive in the wintertime. I just find it amazingly stupid. How it's
Amazingly.
amazingly stupid.
I could drive in snow, but I'd rather not be someplace where it snows.
yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the
I,
snow.
I don't mind snow and I don't mind driving in it. I just don't want to deal with people who forgot how to drive
Wow.
in it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, in Utah, when I was pregnant with my last child, it started snowing on January 2nd. It didn't finish snowing until January 4th, and we got 46 inches of snow from that storm, and they didn't close anything down. Nothing got closed down, not even for an hour, unless it was the regular closing hours. And they picked up the snow and put them in dump trucks and took it out and dumped it in the West Desert.
That's what they should do here instead of piling it in front of people's roads so they can't get in and out to work and have to go out and clear it themselves.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about driveways. I'm talking about roads,
right.
that shoot off the highway. Yeah, they'll pile it up all at the end. I'm going, Deb, did it never occur to you that the people that live here might need to get out onto the highway?
Yeah.
Night Tank.
Good night, Tank. Did we lose Jessica?
I think
Yeah,
so.
she poofed on us.
Mm-hmm. I'm almost to the point to put the dark brown on here. I got like 3 more rows to go. And then I'll put the brown. And the brown's only going to be 5 rows. And then I'm thinking about making a pom-pom for this one and making the pom-pom out of the brown. Just the brown.
You got 9 minutes, Connie. You better get to work.
I
Brown
won't
pom pom.
I won't finish it tonight. I usually finish them in the morning. I get started on them and I finish. Usually, not always. I had to deal with my grandson. He he's 20 years old and he's going to Alabama for a week in a couple of weeks, and he took him forever to get his uh, airline tickets, and then he changed them twice. And I'm like, stop changing them. And I'm like, you need to send me
Hey,
the
Rebecca.
itinerary because if I have to drive you to Wichita and then come picking you up from Wichita, I need to kind of like know when, you know. And he kept saying, okay, okay, okay. And finally today I said, send it to me. So he sent it to my email or my phone. It wouldn't let me open it. I'm like, I need you to send it to my email. So he sent it in the form of me opening up an Expedia account. I'm like, no, that's not how I want you to do it. I said, would you just come downstairs so I can walk you through this? How I want you to send it to me? I'm like, just
Yes.
forward the darn thing to me. It's really easy.
Freaking kids, eh?
I know. I'm like, I said, you have Gmail, right? He goes, yes. I said, scroll down to the bottom and there's a button. It's called a forward. I put my email on it. He goes, but I'm flying with 2 different airlines. I said, I don't care. I said, is it one email or two? He goes, two. I said, then forward both of them. And then I had it. I said, thank you. That was really not hard. I didn't know you could do that. Oh my gosh. Well, you do now.
What happened, Jess? You lose your internet for a sec or what?
Yeah, but I'm back.
I've seen those hats
So,
before.
uh, I was given a hat that was kind of pre-started by Chris Kaleidoscope. She was sampling out this sparkly yarn and wasn't her cup of tea. But the start of this hat is Sunita's. Um, I know the name of it.
Friendship, friendship hat,
Burst of friend. It's the burst of friendship.
inspire.
Yeah. So it's the burst of friendship hoopla hat, and I went ahead and did a few rounds or two to make it just a little bit bigger. I did not size it yet, which I will size here in a minute to figure out. Add some brightness. There we go. There's the hat. Burst of kindness. Hey, Gail. Well, I don't want to go any further with this, so I went ahead and did back loop only half double crochet. This is kind of where I want to start the sides of it, and then that's where this one comes in. I'm going to do the body of it this way. Crossover long double crochet hat.
Okay.
Cool.
So it's going to be like a combined hat. But I do like this size chart for reference, all the way from a preemie 1 pounder to an extra large adult. So
Ooh,
that's
I need that. I need that chart.
I will send it to you. Well, I'll send you the link. And if
Okay.
anybody else wants it, this link for this hat in particular is already in the description box on both sides.
Okay. I just want that
Go
chart.
ahead and write.
It will make things a lot easier.
Go ahead and do it. And it even says, so here's the height size for a slouchy, height for below ear, mid ear, the crown diameter. Do a quick save there. Hat circumference and the head circumference.
Cool.
Hey,
So
Sunita.
that's
How are you doing?
Hi,
Hey,
Sunita.
Sunita. Hey,
Speak
look at what I have, Sunita.
Speak her name.
So she is listening
Yeah,
in
you talking
while
about her
she is
hat.
in
That's when
bed.
she showed up.
Yep. So Chris Kaleidoscope. Lydia, it's in the description box. Love. All right. Yep. I was prepared. And then if you want to start it the same way that Chris K did, go over to Sunita's channel. This is the Burst of Kindness hat. It's been altered, updated. There's another word on it. Sunita, I don't remember the other word on it. Updated, altered, fixed. I don't know. But like I said, I added 2 more rows to it. And then the very last row I did back loop only, half double crochet to give it the little bit of texture here. And then I'm going to do, not we're, because I don't have a mouse in my pocket. And then I'm going to finish it off. Or right now I'm going to do the body. I might not even do the brim and the little Duma guy.
Okay, now I'm going to start the dark brown on this hat.
So the crown of it is Sunita's. Yes, Miss Connie, go ahead.
I was going to say, I still have this much, but I think I'm going to save it and put it in with the brown for the pom-pom. I'm going to go ahead and start brown on this.
Yes, Beth, that ticks me off.
What?
Absolutely.
The Facebook, when they put it up and they show a really nice pattern, but they never give you the pattern. They say
right.
comments, but there's never anything there.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is quite annoying.
Yes. I agree. So yeah, I don't know what a crossover long half double crochet is, but guess what? And between all y'all's help, I'm sure we'll figure it out. And if it don't work, well, it will work. Cause we'll make it work.
I'm so stupid. I just tried to scroll down on that chest to read the pattern. It didn't work. I was sitting there going, just rolling that. I was like, why isn't it moving?
They do say it is an intermediate pattern. And the website is crochet in, just the letter N, craft.com. But again, it's in the description box. The hat is started at the crown with single crochet stitches until the diameter is the size you want. The body or sides of the hat is worked with crossover long double crochet stitches. It's a basic, I just made it jump. Uh, it is a basic cable stitch that is worked by skipping a stitch, then working 3 half double crochet stitches. Then, to make the cable, work a long double crochet stitch into the skipped stitch. This brings the long double crochet diagonally over the half double crochets for a beautiful texture.
I am going to interrupt you just long enough to say good night.
Good
Yes,
night,
ma'am,
Corey.
it is that time.
Yep, it's that
Sleep
time.
well.
Okay.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Hey, Demetra.
Hey,
Hey,
Demetra,
Matt.
welcome in. Hey,
What is
Catherine
Matt up to?
and Matt. What is Matt up to? What up, what up, what up? Hey, you.
Okay.
Joe, Joe, you missed all the yarn. All of
I'm
it.
sure I did, but I was sick for a little bit, so I couldn't make it.
Oh, you, you,
Jessica,
you doing okay? Yes,
you should
ma'am.
not have any problems with this.
Sort of what?
You should not have any problems with this. You can do this.
Are we
It's not.
sure?
Yep, I'm sure.
What are we
Because
doing?
for some odd reason, this.
I have confidence in.
Okay.
So the crown of it is Sunita's Burst of Kindness hat that Chris K started, and this is the yarn that she was like, no on the yarn, so she sent it back to me. And instead of frogging it, I figured I would make a hat out of it. So I added a couple of rows from Sunita's, and then I'm going to do the body of it in this crossover long half double crochet, which I don't know what it is, and I've never done it, but Annie said that I could do it.
I think you can do it. It's not that
Well,
hard.
well, then you can do it.
It says intermediate. I would not call it an intermediate pattern. I would call that a
Advanced beginner.
advanced beginner. Yeah, I wouldn't call it. I wouldn't call
Advanced beginner.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Advanced beginner.
But
So
you're not quite beginner, but you're a little advanced, but not quite intermediate.
yeah,
You're in between the
Like
two.
level 4.
but I mean, if you think about it, her making that shawl, that's a lot of intricate stitches in there and the thought process. This is just thought process.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you can make that shawl, you can do this.
I've never done the cable stitches though.
You're not cabling. We'll stop right
Okay.
there. Okay.
Oop.
All right. You're making your 3 half doubles, right? All
Okay.
you're gonna skip that first stitch, of course. You're gonna go back and you're gonna go into that missed stitch and make a double crochet, and then just continue on and make 3 half doubles, or skip one, 3 half doubles, then go back and make a double crochet in the one you skip. It's not a true cable. It is really pretty the way
Okay.
it's set up.
That's making
Hey,
sense.
Rebecca. Hey,
It,
Ivy BB.
you're looking at it like
Hey,
it's
Ivy.
more difficult than it is. Hey,
Okay,
Noni.
I
Hey,
see it.
Nani.
Hey, Nani. Okay, I see how it's working. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, yeah, you can see. So here's my skipped stitch,
Right.
and then half double
Yep.
1, half double 2, half double 3,
Then you're going to yarn
then
over.
double crochet back to here.
Mm-hmm.
With
Okay,
a long
Make
stitch. Yeah.
sure that you're moving on
with a
top
long double
of
crochet.
stitches and not behind them. Because the way this is worked, you're always going in front of those 3 half doubles. Because you want
Yep.
it to go
Okay.
up. Yeah, you can totally do this.
Okay. Ooh.
If you've ever done
Uh,
like a crossed half double or crossed double. You can do it.
Okay.
I'm sure there's gonna be a video
Ooh.
for it though. Let's look at a video for a long half double. Blah 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 blah.
See, intermediate. She's using the yarn sheet. Okay, she's doing lightweight number 3. Do, 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 do,
Oh, I
do.
got Patton's Astra. Available at Michael's.
So back post single crochet. These are the stitches you use. Double crochet, half double crochet, single, single crochet 2 together, skip, slip, da, 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 da. Okay. Crossover, long double crochet. Yarn over, entered hook from front to back into designated stitch. Yarn over and pull through. You should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through first 2. Yarn over and pull through the last 2. Okay. Oh, but JoJo, look at the size hat reference chart that this has with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that one.
It's phenomenal. Like, so if anybody has any questions on what size to make your hat, grab
That's a
this.
good reference. Yeah, no, I went and looked
Yeah.
at the chart too. That's a good reference chart.
Or if you don't have it there, get a hold of me. I have it on my phone. I can send it to you.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Well,
That would
Jess
be cool.
did this comment of this pattern in the about or more tab under the video, so you can just go here and just scroll down and find it and then save it. I just saved it to my browser.
Hi, Matt.
Yep.
Hey, Matt. Sorry about
Hi,
that.
hi everybody in
No,
chat. I'm not seeing chat right now. I just got here. And plus, I don't have it
I'm
up
not
on
working.
the tablet.
I may try to
I'm not.
incorporate that into a hat. I kind of like that stitch.
Yeah,
before-
not working on anything. Playing on the phone.
I'm working on a
I
hat.
just
working on a
started
hat.
a hat.
I'm working on a hat.
that you just went over and got.
Yeah.
I just
I'm working on a hat.
I
It's right here.
just
See?
started a hat.
Right here.
I just started one in Mandela Troll.
So
Annie
nice
likes
of you to
that
join
color.
us.
That troll colorway is cool.
Yeah, I had some baby yarn barf come out. It gave birth.
Night,
Have a
Linda.
good night, Miss Linda.
Okay. Take care, Linda. Ooh.
Sarah, there is a tutorial for that. Check Fiber Spider or Crystal, one or the other.
Yeah.
I know
Just
somebody I've watched the tutorial, so I know somebody. Go ahead.
Yeah, just do a search on YouTube for crochet wheat stitch hat,
Or yeah, make sure you put hat on there.
and I'm sure you'll find some come up. Brianna K has the hat. She says Sunita does.
Okay, Sarah said she's following one. She just stopped to put us on.
Yeah, Brianna K's got
Okay.
good tutorials too.
Yep, she does. I like her stuff.
She's easy to follow.
Well, thank you, Sarah.
Yes, I like the ones that are easy to follow. They go slow, so you can. And that's why I like Crystal and Creative Grandma, because they show you exactly where you're supposed to go at first. They'll pull the stitch apart and say, "This is where you need to go." I like that about them. Sometimes Creative Grandma goes a little too slow because every tutorial, it's like you're a very beginner. This is a single crochet, and I was, oh my god, let's get past that. But
Yeah.
yeah, they're good. They're good. I like them both. And Fiber Spider, I've done a few of his. He's good.
I haven't done any of those yet.
Yeah, but I like Creative Grandma. She has all kinds of. She has like Stitch of the Week. She has hundreds of
Ooh,
tutorials and scarves, and she does some shawls, a lot of
ooh,
blankets.
a wheat stitch.
Yeah.
What is
A
the
wheat.
wheat stitch? Is it a difficult one? Because if it was difficult, I probably haven't done it.
I didn't think it was
Didn't you
difficult.
do? Didn't you do that on your last hat,
I don't know.
Jess?
Was it? Oh, I was gonna say me. I was like, I don't know. Did I? I don't know what the hell that was called. I did, but it killed my hands. It was all front post, but it turned out cool. So that's all that matters, I guess. I should have done that in like a 3 weight though, a thin 3 weight, because
Might
it's
have been easier
very
to
heavy.
get the 3 weight as well.
Yeah, and it's very thick, So that's going to be somebody in Alaska maybe.
We get some really cold winters, believe it or not, especially if they're homeless.
Yeah. No, you don't get any more motorboat. You've had wet food, you've got dry food, and you've got water. You're good. You're done. Nope, you're done. Nope.
You said you said that Joe and Cash lay down. Oh, no hope there.
All animals are done for the night. Go to bed. Go lay down.
The
Go
link
on.
is in the description box. Come on, you should join me in doing it.
No, I don't want to.
I don't
I'm,
know. I've never done
I,
it.
no, I'm just going to
There's a
do
lot
a
of
half.
I've never done.
I'm just doing this one in half double, I think. I don't know. I have to look at. I want my pattern books over there. No. Yeah, probably
I
just
don't
half
know,
double.
something.
Yeah, like
It's
Go ahead.
way over there, and I don't want to get up and go get it. My recipe book. I have a ton of things to add to it, though. I just need to take about 3 weeks and write them all out because I have so much in my watch later list. Just stitches and different things, and I just need to sit there and write them out and put them in my book, and then I can get them out of my watch later. Stick them in a different one, like copied or something. I don't know.
Right. What were you gonna say, John?
Motorboat says he wasn't going to say anything.
Apparently not.
I got like 9 more rounds to do on these half double front posts. Finish this hat off, and then the brim after that. I think the brim is like I can't remember what she said in the video. I think it's 15 single chain after that, and then a complete row of rounds. So I get 62 stitches around that anyway.
I don't even know how many.
You're
Another
doing
full day of crocheting.
you're doing front post half doubles. You said.
Yeah. So front post half double, and then a half double on the top, and then front post half double top, front post half double, and then you alternate your rounds so that each other round will be split like this,
Uh huh.
and then split like this, and then split like this. So it gives it
That's
texture
Right.
all the way
I
down.
figured that out, and it's called the Alpine stitch.
No, it's called the country cottage
That's what they're calling the hat.
snuggly snuggly, yeah, the snuggly country cottage hat. Are you sure it's the
Snuggly
Alpine stitch?
Country Cottage.
I'm pretty sure it's Alpine stitch.
Look up Alpine Stitch
Okay,
and find out.
Thinking about it for 2 days.
I'm not sure.
well I could also look up another one that would be like a half double and then a double. No, a half double single, half double single, half double single, which is called the lemon peel.
Yeah.
So what did okay
But
English Repeat that again.
Half, half double single, half double single. It's called
Okay.
a lemon peel. But I did that on uh, my blue hat, and it didn't. They didn't call it a lemon peel. It was called something else. But
Yeah,
there's like 8 names to every stitch anyway.
right, right.
But I don't think the Alpine stitch is called anything else.
Oh, let me look it up in my handy dandy complete guide to crochet stitches.
You do that.
That's about 8 3/4.
Yeah,
Assembly stitches.
I don't think I don't have Alpine stitch in my recipes yet. It's in the watch later
I
list.
learned it
Put
on
in
Fiber
there.
Fibers channel. First time I ever did Alpine stitch.
Somebody has that in a hat or something. 'Cause I remember putting it in the watch later list. I think it was a hat.
I'm gonna make this smaller.
And I don't know if it was Crystal or maybe Fiber or whatever his name is.
Fiber spider.
Fiber
Yes,
spider.
it might have been one of the two of them, but someone did one within the last few weeks that I put in there. I was like, oh, that looks cool. We'll try that. Yeah, I haven't yet. But yeah. So, did you get a lot of yarn at Joann's?
Um, not not a lot of different varieties. It's all picked through. It is a terrible mess. They not many selection. It's very sad. It looked like a war zone.
Yeah,
Nothing was where
I
it
don't
was
know
meant
what
to go.
I'm going in the morning,
Oh, good
and
luck.
surprisingly, Willie has no issue with going to Joann's tomorrow. Usually,
What
he doesn't like to take.
did you sprinkle some kind of poison on his food or something?
No, because
Man,
he knows that I can't go in my car right now because the driver's door won't unlock. You can't get in or out.
what?
It goes in the shop next week. We can't figure it out. The driver's side door will not unlock. So if you're driving, you can't get out and you can't get in. So I mean, it's just you have to climb over. So I don't do that. I'm not doing that because no, I'm not climbing over the gear shift and slipping and something drastic happen. No, I'm not doing it. It's just not
Does
happening.
anybody have that visual?
Reading this report, can you all explain to me exactly what happened?
I
I
saw a movie like that one time.
Oh my gosh.
So
Oh,
anyway,
Hey,
I called the shop
so
and it
in
goes
my
in on Thursday.
so in my complete guide to crochet stitches, copyright 1972, there's no such thing as an alpine stitch.
look it up on YouTube.
So the
Yes,
alpine
look it up.
the
copyright
alpine stitch didn't exist. So
1972.
the alpine stitch did not exist when I was born. So I'm just
Okay.
saying.
Look it up on YouTube. I'm sure you'll find it.
All right, what my
Yeah. So
Ivy
anyway,
said.
they have pizza on sale at this place called Harris Pizza that he really likes. He has a coupon for it, plus it's on sale, so he wants to do that. But that's up in Rock Island, which is up in the cities. He's like, "Where all do you have to go?" And I was like, "Well, we need to go over to Iowa and get smokes." And he's like, "Okay." He has to go to the mall over there for something or another. So he's
Okay.
like, "Okay." He's like, "Where else?" Since I want to go by Joann's, 'cause it's probably going to be the last time I get to go before they're totally done, So I want to go one last time. And
Right.
surprisingly, he didn't have an issue. He's like, "I just need to know where all we're going." So I was like, "That's the only two places I know of." Because on the
That's
way
really
home we did.
surprising.
Usually he'll go if I'm doing a pickup order, but he's like, So we're looking at like 20 minutes at Joann's. And I said, give it 30. I mean, it shouldn't take too long in there. Um, so he's like, okay. So he want to know what time to leave the house and all that. But the only time he never had a problem with going to Joann's before, if we were going somewhere, is if I did a pickup order.
Right.
And they were all, I
And
mean, I
that's
did
just
pick
easy
up
peasy,
orders
right?
there. I did pick up orders there a lot, and he's like, how long do we have to wait? And when we were pulling into the parking lot, I said, I'm here. By the time we put it in park, they were coming out. So it's like, so it's
Okay.
pretty, yeah, so when I called last week, they said they still had lots of yarn left.
Yeah, mine. I mean, mm-mm.
That looks,
They
yeah, like,
had a bunch of the, of course, black and white. Um, about the only they had the big twist living. They had the varieties that I grabbed, which were like I think altogether they had 4 different varieties of the living,
I like that, John.
a couple of
Mine
the
looks nothing
tweeds.
like that because I'm doing a solid color, but I think it looks better with like multiple colors like that, though.
What
I
is
do
that?
like
Like
the
a six
multiple
color.
color.
Oh yeah.
And what are they calling it?
That's the Alpine stitch.
You're welcome.
Just saying, but they didn't have it. They didn't have it in 1972 though. 53 years ago, they didn't have the Alpine stitch.
Or it was called something
Apparently,
else. Who knows?
I mean, as a
apparently
community,
apparent apparently it's a revolutionary new stitch for advanced beginner crocheters.
There
I
you
did it as
go.
a beginner. He wasn't
Oh, sorry, adventurous beginners.
There
okay.
you
It's a
go.
stitch
Adventurous.
suitable for an adventurous beginner.
There you go. Yeah, so the Joann's yarns, I'm planning on getting some, like variegated or whatnot, but I'm not buying a bunch of one color because I want to get some for hats. Because apparently I'm in a hat making kick where I'm trying to help, Jeanette. So I'm just going to, we'll see what they have. And I'm supposed to look for Mary Crafty Corners ice
Ice
cream
cream.
yarn.
Oh, they
She
didn't
wants
have
some,
nothing fancy like that.
yeah, yeah, she wants some ice cream yarn if they have any.
Yeah, we didn't get nothing fancy. Mm-mm. Is that this?
Last time I was there, they still had quite a lot of ice cream yarn.
We did get this yarn. This is not from Joann's. Not from Joann's. This is not from
Is it a
Joann's.
Mandela?
See,
Is that a
I knew that
Mandela?
wasn't crazy. There is a Mandela in that colorway, is there not?
Yeah.
Is there?
I'm pretty
It is
sure.
not a mandala.
What is it?
This is the Dar Snuggly.
I never heard of that.
This is the softest of the softest of the softest yarn. And I was able to get my hands on 4 of these beautiful little babies.
And that was at Joann's?
No, 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 no. This was a Facebook find.
Okay.
Fine, a Facebook steal.
Yeah. How much are they, thingamajig?
35 a cake.
They're what?
35.
$35 a cake.
Holy crap, I'd never
She
buy
got
that.
4. And no, but she got 4 of them for 20.
Holy shit.
My niece, I'm going to have to teach this girl how to yarn shop,
Steal. That's a steal.
got knit picks that are normally $30 a hank, found it for $3 a hank, and only bought
Okay.
2.
Oh, I like that one.
Yes.
Very little pink.
Very little pink. Yes.
Is that universal?
Yes. Color burst.
Yep.
I like universal yarn, but they're expensive. Shit, I can't afford it. I got
I
some
was able.
universal cotton from Thrift and Stitches, and I really liked it. But I looked at the price of it to go get some more. I was like, no, thank you. I don't like it that much.
Right. Um. So this is actually 65% superwash merino and 35% acrylic.
You just throw it in the tote that goes to me, my drawer. Just saying.
Jojo, did you
Yes.
read the message I sent you?
No.
I found your package.
It wasn't at the mailbox, was it? I told
Um,
you. I told you.
no, 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 no. It was. So here's the story, right? Okay. So your package was the only one I shipped that day. However, and I already told you, I print labels here. So usually walk in, just set my stuff on the counter, walk out. Easy peasy. And I did that on Thursday.
You get a
And then
receipt, didn't you? You always get a receipt.
well, I didn't, because that particular line and that particular place, um, you'll be there for like 17 days to get a receipt. And normally I don't have any issues. So, and this was not on them. You're, so anywho, I proceed to set it on the counter, walk out. You know the rest. For the last week, we have tracked the package. I'm like, I don't know why it's not there, blah, 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 blah. You asked me about it today. Today I said, I'm going to go back over to the post office, see if they can help me find the package. As I'm sitting in the parking lot, I looked it up again because I'm like, all right, before I go in here and make an ass of myself, let me see what I can see within pirate ship. And I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking, right? Well, on certain packages, the label says USPS and UPS. And what that means is you take it to the post office takes it over to UPS, UPS will take it out to rural locations. Well, I proceeded to drop your package off at the United States Post Office. Um, what delivery company is yellow and black
DHL.
and only has 3 letters?
Oh
DHL.
Now
no, just
DHL
yellow,
is
yellow and red.
red and yellow.
UPS.
UPS.
The brown people.
The brown people. Well, your package was supposed to go to the brown people, and I gave it to the red, white, and blue people. So I
Mm.
went back to the red, white, and blue people, and I'm like, look. She's like, I know what you're here for. She goes, we were waiting for you to come back. I'm like, why don't you just call the damn number that's on the box? Did you think of
Mm.
that one? Because on the label, it has the return address, or ship it to me. Send it back to. Anywho, I have your package. It is in the car. I will ship it to you tomorrow. I told you I really took it there. I really did. I'm
Uh-huh.
like, no, I remember setting that silly thing on the counter. Like, I remember even what counter I set it on. And I'm like, and I remember the girl that was even working over here because she had colorful hair. Very colorful
Okay, so
hair.
you dropped it off, and they didn't. It was just sitting in their back area without
They
contacting
held it.
anybody at all.
Didn't contact
Without
nobody.
contacting you,
Nothing.
without contacting the sender, the receiver,
Joe?
anybody.
I never got
Nope.
contacted.
No, nothing. not enough.
I've been checking every few days, and it always said package received or label created, package not received.
Mhm. Yep.
So I asked Jess
For an
today,
entire week.
and I was like, I know you had a ton of things to send out. Are you sure you actually grabbed that one and it didn't get left behind? She's like, no, it was sent out by itself on the next day. I was like, okay, well, I don't know them because they haven't got it.
Yeah, and Sunita, and that was the kind of weird thing, and that does happen a lot of the times because UPS goes to the post office, picks up the packages. For some odd reason, they did not take the package. So for an entire week, yeah, found it.
Yeah, because it said the label was created, what, like on the 13th or something like that.
Mhm. Yep. Oh,
Okay.
and then JoJo. So not yarn related. Um, I was shopping and I got some things for Michaela.
Oh, okay.
So oops, I'm gonna have to open this because I gotta turn the thingy around, and I couldn't help myself. Sorry, sorry, not sorry. But I mean, she might not know it, but I think she needed this in her life. I got some for Lorelai as well.
Oh,
Little
she'll
bracelet,
love that.
That's what I said.
little bracelet, and then check it out. It's a little bead wreath kit.
Oh, very cool.
So yeah,
That's
it comes with
crafty.
your frame, your wooden beads, your words, your gold tassel, your decorations, the connector tube, glue, twine, paint pins, and the instructions.
Oh, she'll love doing that.
Yeah, Lorelai too. Baby
Yeah,
crafty
I was like,
kid.
oh,
And then, no,
yep, right. No,
you
as
just
soon as
love to shop. I swear you love to shop. Next time I need to get anything from Michaela, I'm just going to cash out you some money and say, go shopping for her. I
well,
hate
okay, in my
shopping.
defense though, okay, so Joe, here in my defense, these bracelets were 29 cents.
And that was at Joann's?
No, these I found at Aldi for 29 cents. I found the bracelets at Aldi for 29 cents.
Oh, wow.
My Aldi's never has good stuff.
Yeah.
I was discussing this.
Um,
And then the wreaths were 59 cents for my
wow.
kind.
You can't pass
Heck
that
yeah.
up.
All right, guys, I hate to leave good company, but I have the baby tomorrow, so I need a little extra sleep. I'll see y'all tomorrow
Yes,
night
ma'am.
before we go.
All right. I'll see you
Ooh,
tomorrow.
yes. Good
Good night.
night. Yeah, we will
So
be wrapping
at
this here in a little.
Joann's, do they have sales? Big sales on anything?
Um, the
Stuff,
biggest that I've
stuff nobody
seen
wants.
that um Christmas and Halloween were 80% off originally with an additional 15% off,
Like
almost next to
95% off.
nothing. Yes. Um, so my Joann's in particular had a lot of the wreath and the garland type stuff available, and then I think it was 30 count ornament for like $6. I did not get any of those, but
And
then
yarn still
everything else,
25% off.
yeah,
Not a huge deal, but if I'm going that way anyway,
correct.
so
And unfortunately,
and
mine
they
was
may not have
during my
anything either. Who knows? That'd be a
so
first,
we
me
can
going in Joann's and walking out without buying anything.
well come on that one, but I'll just do a quick recap.
Oh,
That's a
you don't
stupid
have to
question.
do that. Everybody's already seen it.
Not everybody. Here's one. It's super
Okay.
fast. We
Yeah,
got
you
that
don't
one.
have to say anything about what it all is. Yeah, I saw that one before. I thought about it for a hat or something. Yeah, I don't like that one. Yep, that's living, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's the one I've always loved.
It is so soft. Then got the tweed
Because of the purple.
and the twinkle.
The purple and the black together. I like that.
So that's what I grabbed from Joann. Yeah, so it would be a quick recap. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Do they have bags there still? Because ours does not.
No, I was given trash bags.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my own bags,
That is a great idea.
like my big canvas shopping bags. I'll
I
bring a
would.
couple.
I would.
Yeah, I'll bring a couple of those, and if I use them, fine. If I don't, fine.
So some of this, yes, is yarn that's going to go to Moon Rose and Amanda.
Now the purple and black goes into mine, right?
These ones, I forgot how
Yeah,
much these were. These are so soft. I wanted to buy all of them. I wish they were cheaper. Gosh, I wish they were cheaper.
yeah.
It is ridiculously soft.
I wish they would still let you do online orders and pickups.
No, that would be nice. But
You know, once it's closed for good, we don't really have anything around here. I guess I'll have to
hello,
start
beautiful.
getting go. I don't. There might be a Hobby Lobby up in the Davenport area, maybe. I don't know. I think Chris K said there was one in Effingham. So when I'm down
It's
there,
really cool stores.
that's not out of the realm of possibilities to go to Effingham. That's like a half hour from Dad's when I'm visiting.
Mm.
If it's a week of 30% off, I've never really used their yarns before, but and they do you can do online orders there and have them delivered too. So, but I guess I'll just I don't know stick to my others. Hirschner's and stuff.
Hey, how y'all doing?
I do like Premier yarns a lot. Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just tired.
Yeah.
Sina's asking
Well,
where.
she need to
I'm
said
gonna
where?
do
So you're
Where?
saying
Where?
the
yeah,
best
you're
because
saying
me and
you're
my
saying Hobby
family
Lobby in
can.
Effingham.
Yeah, in Effingham. Um, I'm trying to think what's close to. I mean, if you know Mattoon, Charleston area, it's about a half hour from there. Um,
It just sounds like a place you would not call something Effingham.
yeah, yeah, that's the name of the place. So it's not. I don't know. It's probably about another half hour to Salem.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
down
see,
the
I don't
street
have a
from her?
Hobby Lobby. I don't have an. All I got is Michael's. I got Michael's in the hardware store. Oh, and
Mm.
Dollar Tree, Dollarama. See, but I got cool yarn Dollarama you guys don't have down there though.
Yeah.
Like all these yarns from Dollarama.
Mm-hmm.
Regular price, $4, right? Can't go
Mm.
wrong with that.
Yeah, I'll have to look to see where the nearest Hobby Lobby is. There might be one up in the cities, like in Rock Island or Moline. I don't know. It's been a long time since I lived up there.
Mm.
Like 20 years. 20, yeah.
It was
No.
hit yesterday by tornadoes.
Mhm. So I'll have to look.
What you guys been up to?
I've only been here like 40 minutes, maybe.
You're looking at it. That's what I'm doing. I've been looking
And
at the
we just
screen.
been hanging out and talking.
Just for showing her
Just,
yarn again and again and
yeah.
again.
Oh, I don't have no
I
yarn to
told her,
show.
I told her she did not have to show it again, just because I
Yeah,
was
she
here.
did because I didn't see it all.
But she just showed it.
I did.
So,
I saw it. I saw it this time.
okay.
The first time I didn't see it.
No, you're supposed to say you're supposed to say you didn't, and you get to see it again.
No, I don't want to see it again. I'm a little upset because the ones that she got look like the ones that I got, but mine's are little. It's like half the size. So she got a big one. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I need to know where I can go and find
So
that
you're jealous.
yarn.
So you're
Yeah.
jealous now, Joann.
You see, I come up here, huh?
Oh, oh, you're talking
Ha!
about the stuff
Ha!
she got on Facebook though. The Facebook stuff.
Huh?
The Facebook yarn.
Facebook yarn. So I got to go find
Yeah,
out
the stuff
what's
she
up
got.
with this Facebook yarn so I can get me some Facebook yarn.
Or
Now
you
that
got to
I
go
got
down
room
to
for yarn. Well,
you got to go
actually,
to
I
St.
don't.
Vincent de Paul.
But
Yeah, you get some deals like that. St. Vincent de Paul, like she does though. That's where you got to go.
I look on Marketplace, quite often, but
I don't think she's been getting anything from there lately.
I look on there, and they have some. And I was like, I wouldn't pay that shit. And they're wanting like outrageous prices.
Like every time I look on my Facebook marketplace in my area, like they want like stupid amount of money. Like for a red heart jumbo, like Super Saver, right? I know how much they are, right? Like the $15. And the thing is, they're selling them on Facebook Marketplace for $20. I'm like, no, I'm not paying
Mhm.
more than what is worth the store. That just
Yeah.
doesn't make any
I
sense.
looked, I looked on eBay week, maybe two back for Big Twist. See how much, maybe you can catch some cheap on there. They're like super high for any of the Big Twist yarns on eBay, at least at that time. And I was like, is anybody
Well,
going to
and
pay
the thing is,
that?
people are all like,
No.
well, yeah, well, but people do though.
Especially I think especially once they're all closed down for good and you can't find it anywhere, that's when you should put it on there if you have it. And people are going to want it and they'll spend the extra for it.
Sunita says, I'm turning off my phone so I'll get up early to work on that hat night.
Mm-mm.
All right, Sunita. Take care. Have fun. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. So did you guys get any crocheting done today?
I just started a hat, so no, not really.
No, no, I
Well,
didn't get any done.
I did finish it. I have a couple wash rags done now. I
I
did
haven't
those.
crocheted at all today.
I did a couple wash rags yesterday and then finished the other one today. And now I'm starting a hat. And then I've got some more yarns down here for more wash rags. I found like a Walmart bag that I had some I think it's peaches and cream.
You know what?
It's got god awful green in it. I don't know what I bought that for. Must have been
I got some
clearance or
peaches and
something.
cream. I got some peaches and cream I could do. Well, I got
I
a lot
do
of I
too.
got a lot of cotton too.
Yeah, I got some
Yeah.
peaches and cream.
I got a lot of cotton because I was gonna do
Those
those.
are good. The
I was
peaches
gonna
and
do those.
cream and ones like that are good for washcloths
Oh, okay.
Because
or hot pads because they're
I was gonna do
100%
those.
cotton.
Pot.
I, I think they're 100% cotton. Let me look here. I got one.
Hey, Mona.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's cute.
Hey, Jessica.
Cassidy just got home from work, so I apologize, everyone.
You okay? You gotta take time and talk to her, find out what happened. How was her day?
It's pretty good. Very long.
Yeah, this
Quite
is
a late night for her.
100%. Peaches and cream is 100% cotton.
Yeah.
And I get about 1.5 washcloths out of each one. There's 120 yards. These are solids. I don't have any variegated because I know the variegated have like 96 or something.
My hand is burning like
For weight,
crazy.
and they are made in Canada.
What is? What brand?
Peaches and cream. This is made in Canada
Ah,
from
he look. John's like, what?
yeah, made in Canada from
Hey,
100%
Tracy.
Honey,
cotton.
mine are made in the USA. Mine are made in Spindale, North Carolina.
Ain't that something?
That's weird. Yeah, mine says made in Canada from 100% cotton.
The peaches and cream.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I wonder if they all say that on there though.
Okay. So I got. All right. I got two different peaches creamers. Okay. I have Lily, the original. Oh, this is sugar and cream. So sugar
Oh,
and
sugars
cream
and cream
is
is
made
different.
in by Spin Right in Listowel, Ontario. But peaches and cream is
Hey,
made in the
Lydia.
USA.
Oh, so all my peaches and cream say they're made in Canada.
Well, what's that? Oh, you know why? You know why? Because so now you're going to be paying tariffs on that down there. I'll be paying tariffs on it up here,
Hmm.
and we can just buy it for next to nothing up here. But they won't do that because they got to export it out, right? That's a scam.
Ridiculous.
Good evening, Lisa.
Ridiculous.
And Lisa,
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa B.
So you use peaches and cream to make
Lisa B.
washcloths and pot holders.
I like the
See,
sugars
and I
and
don't know
cream.
what.
The sugars and cream is a little bit better to work with, in my opinion.
I need to
Because
try it
See, and
out.
I got like these
I know
huge
the difference.
like I got these huge
the
Burnett
big ones.
Handicrafter cottons,
Ooh.
Yeah, I've never tried those. But those would
but
be
they're all
good
cotton.
for
There's like
anything.
uh, 573 yards on each one of these. Those are some big pot holders,
Hey,
I'm
Bonnie.
telling you.
Well,
Hey,
you
Bonnie.
know,
What's up, Mona, baby?
you might need a bigger hot
Yeah,
pad for a
baby.
bigger bowl or a bigger casserole thing or something on your table.
Oh yeah.
Make different sizes. I did that for my brother because I had like the big cones when I was doing his placemats and hot pads, whatever. I made different sizes for bowls or pans or whatever he needed to sit on his table. And it was
What are you up to, Miss Bonnie? Oh, sorry, Jojo.
I'm trying to think. I used Premier something Sprout. That's what I used for his.
I just tapped out of the shower. That's why I'm so
Ooh,
wet.
all nice and clean.
Oh,
All nice and clean.
Jessica, look at I finished.
Here, I'll make it big.
I finished the top.
Whoop.
That's the front.
Oh, that is beautiful.
I didn't
That is
color block it.
pretty.
Does it look okay?
Yes, it does. I like those colors.
Because, see, I didn't color block it, so it like goes there and then it goes there. But I don't care. I don't think you'll notice that it's not color
And
block.
they ain't got to worry about it anyway.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
And then I looked up the yarn and you can't buy it.
Uh-oh.
What yarn is it?
It's it's Caron Cotton Cakes. It's called Nested Blue. This is
I had just had a laparoscopy procedure. I'm fine, but I had that, and I was so bummed because it was in the middle of the World Series.
250 grams. I don't know what that is.
That I wasn't going to be able to do my normal,
Half a pound?
But because
530 yards.
I was just able to cheer.
This is a little bit of the other one I have left because I've got the other one going here. But I've got two of them, and these were $12.99. I paid $7 for them.
Oh, you cannot beat that at all.
Nope.
No.
Like I love watching the pitching from TV. Yeah. And I love like
Not at all.
mad at an umpire for the wrong call and everything,
I love that you're so into
It's a real good deal, Miss Bonnie.
I know. I got it a while ago. And then remember that yarn that I bought last year that I love this cotton in all the blues, the blue and the white. I don't know if you remember it. I'll show it to you later, but I want to make something in that too.
Do you have anything in mind, or you just know you want to use that yarn?
Jessica, can you adjust the screen, please?
Yes, ma'am.
and she's
Thank you.
really amazing.
You're welcome.
Her previous work is music videos and advertising.
It's because I bought this stuff and I'm like, oh, I bought this yarn. I want to make this. I bought this yarn. I want to make that. And then it sits over there. So now I'm getting it out and I'm like, well, we're going to start using it.
There you go.
You sound like me.
Which I'm really happy about because this was such a
Like, use what you already got, right?
It's in
Right.
this,
Right.
Near future.
John, what are you working on now?
Where I am
Hats.
who's married to
Oh, you're still doing hats?
and we want to
Well, I got hats and I got a lap gown on the go. I got a shawl on the go. I was doing keychains for a bit.
You've got whips.
and so let's see if it can go.
Do you know
Yeah,
that's one
lots of-
thing?
And she puts
Oh,
it
what? I'm sorry.
and it's very absurd and
It's one thing you don't have.
a lot of absurd.
I have to finish what I start. I'm real funny about that. I like when I start something, except for those bunnies. I never finish those bunnies. I made 2 body parts for each one of them and put them in a bag.
Hmm.
I raised my voice. It's not the same.
So you have parts. You just have body parts laying around town.
Yeah, they're in a bag. They've been in a bag for a year, though. I got this guy, though. Did you see this, John?
Yeah, your chicken.
My
With your
chicken.
brothers that you couldn't figure out.
To try to do this part, because what you do is you make 2 of these parts right here, and then it lies flat, and you chain it up, and then you work. This stays like this, and then you work it all up. You just use one piece, except for these two.
Hey, Tracy.
These 2 pieces at the bottom, they're like, you leave this open and that's where you stuff it. But yeah, I was like, I couldn't get that. The second one, I don't know if that's the first or the second, but the second one was just so much easier. I'm not a good pattern reader. Oh yeah, I did tell you all this. I'm sorry.
Well, you practice on the
Go
first
right
one.
ahead.
The second one's easier, right?
Yeah, the first one I was really frustrated. I'm not a pattern person. I like to take a picture
You
and try to figure it out.
you did fine, Bonnie. You did wonderful.
But this one wasn't complicated. It wasn't complicated. It was at first because you had to do all this shit. You
Oh,
had to watch. You crocheted up a side to make the wings. See, it's all one piece, so you have to make a certain amount here. Then you've got to crochet on the side of it, and if you go the wrong way, it's all messed up. And then you don't know if you're going the wrong way till you messed it up. And
Yeah, there was a couple of times you were cussing that pattern.
I know.
A couple.
I was like, this thing is not. This has got to go. I still got to send it to you, but I think I'd do better in putting it in an email. Then you can just print it up. Then trying to take pictures of it.
Okay.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life.
Alrighty, my darling. It is getting to be that time to have a nice early day tomorrow.
It's
okay.
Friday.
Uh,
I get chicken
yes.
wings tomorrow and cheesy bread.
Ooh, chicken wings and cheesy bread. That ain't
Every
too
other
bad.
Friday at
I'd
my
say
client.
give.
You should
Yeah,
also
it's.
have some Coke.
Mm-hmm.
You should also have some Coke and celery.
No, I can have Coke. She has Coke and stuff, but I just drink my water. I go on my client every other Friday. She orders Domino's for me,
That's
and her
phenomenal.
she gets me a chicken wings. Her grandson, he gets a pizza or a sandwich. He gets a few different things. He's a big boy, and she gets a little mostaccioli dish or some kind of build your own pasta dish, and then I get chicken wings, but she gets cheesy bread, and me and her both take a piece of that, and then I guess they eat it for dinner. They order more food because after I'm done with her house, they don't cook dinner that night.
Well, heck yeah, you don't want to dirty up the kitchen that you just got done cleaning.
All my clients do. They never cook the night that I clean. They always go out.
I don't blame them.
No.
Not at all. But uh, give me about 10 minutes and I will open up the Hangout because I need to crochet.
Oh, you're
Well,
going in the hangout?
I'm going to be up for a minute. So,
What time
yeah,
is it?
I will.
Okay.
11:30.
I
So
don't.
yeah, I will open up the Hangout in a little bit.
You know, I don't know where the link is. I never save it.
Okay. Mona, can you send that over to her if you've got an opportunity? Could you send Bonnie the link to the Hangout? To the group Hangout? You know, where Joe and Annie and all that stuff. Is she? Yes? No? I think so. Oh no. You'll get it, Miss Bonnie. I will send it
I'm
to you.
sorry. I was saying yeah, and
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
She was doing it. I seen her playing with her phone. She just wasn't responding. She likes to go
It's
and
okay.
take
I
showers.
was responding. I was on mute.
Oh.
Yep. Nobody knows where the link is, but
That's okay.
you know, up in the corner, if you little bookmark it and store it and save it. But anywho, thank you all for coming in and hanging out, looking at yarn that's not all mine. We will see you
Hi,
tomorrow, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time for bingo. And I'm sure you will see us throughout the weekend. Thank you all for coming in. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.
good night.
Good night.